Well, it certainly has been a fall full of extremes, but the question on everyone's mind now, will this pattern last into the winter season? And how much snow should we expect? Here are some of those answers in my winter weather outlook. This fall has certainly been one for the record books, with an all-time November record high of 84 degrees set on the 6th of the month. October proved to be a very dry month as well. In fact, we tied for the 13th driest October on record at the Tri-Cities Airport with just 84 hundredths of an inch of rain. So what about this winter? Will we continue with the dry and warm conditions, or will the pattern change and allow for more moisture and a better chance for snow? This will be our third consecutive year of La Niña conditions, which is best described as a cooling of sea surface temperatures in the eastern equatorial part of the Central Pacific Ocean. During a La Niña year, the Tri-Cities will experience above normal temperatures and below normal precipitation. Let's talk snowfall. The average snow in the Tri-Cities is 9.2 inches. We will look at the moderate La Niña years for snowfall, as that phase is what is expected again this year. You notice that most moderate La Niña years produce average or below average snowfall, with just a few years recording above average snowfall. It is important to point out that last year, I predicted 11 to 13 inches of snow for the Tri-Cities. The Tri-City Airport received 10 inches of snowfall. Here is my 2022-23 winter weather prediction for the Tri-City area. I predict several periods of warmth, which would include temperatures in the mid-60s to near 70 degrees at least 2 times from December to early March. Unfortunately, I think our bouts of dry weather will continue into the early spring. So the big question now, everybody wants to know, how much snow will we see this winter season? Well, my forecast now for the 22-23 winter season, I'm calling for 10 to 12 inches of snow, about what we had last year. And keep in mind, the average snowfall, Tri-City Airport, 9.2 inches. Remember, if we get a storm system that moves up from the east coast while cold air is moving southeast and the moisture is there, we could still have the opportunity for a heavy snowfall this year, which would also give us above average snowfall. I certainly think that parts of southwest Virginia and eastern Kentucky could see average, if not slightly above average, snowfall totals for the season. I think that the Smoky Mountains and the highest elevations in northeast Tennessee and western North Carolina could see average snowfall totals, if not a bit below average totals for the winter season. You know, it's interesting, the pattern already setting up, and I think it's going to continue this way into the spring. So the mild spell we're going to go into this week and again next weekend, I think will continue. That's why I'm going for warmth, but I think we may see 2 real cold snaps mid-January and again maybe into early March.
It usually is, though. We usually get a snap.
Yeah, and if we see that big southern storm, that could change totals just like that. So something to watch out for.
Unbelievably, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
All right,
Mark.
thanks,
Really
Mark.
appreciate it. Hey, coming up.